in my defense, I procrastinated it off till today because I thought, it shouldn't be that hard. No, it was. I mean, it only took me 6 hours, but it shows.
Which is funny because John's like, "Oh, it's not the greatest," and I told him earlier that I did animation for 2 hours last night, and I deleted mine because that sucked. Yours is fine.
Yours was like a cave drawing. It was just like you're actually the problem was, Chris, you were scratching it into the actual monitor. And you weren't that's not if you do that, you just ruin your monitor. Back me up, John.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why I can still see it. All right.
Right. But you can't email it to anybody. Even if you try to take a screenshot, it's not going to work.
And in Chris's defense, I do have an edge up on him because I did proactively buy myself a drawing tablet, which massively helped, like beyond what I thought it would. Because I've always been under the impression that, oh yeah, drawing tablets, they're a cool little gimmick, and I know people use them religiously and everything, but I didn't realize how much easier it made things. And I'm only use mine for like 2 hours. Roughly.
Oh wow! And you're already a convert. You're like, this is amazing. That's nice. It's nice when you buy something and you go, oh, I'm gonna get lots of use out of this.
Well, it's just like, I don't know if you've ever tried to draw with a mouse, but I'm sure everyone has with Windows Paint. It's not fun. Like
It's
trying to
like brushing your teeth with the wrong hand.
It's
frustrating. It's not. It's sketchy and glitchy.
Somehow you stab yourself in the side of the mouth, even though it's a mouse. It's
right.
We're gonna go to off topic for the week. Save the best for last, except for when Kirk's got a concert.
Wait, off topic in a different place. We're going off script. This is insanity. Are you relaunching the intro?
And then, yeah.
I do like the shush.
Yeah, that's what was supposed to have played. Was it going backwards? One of these days I'll stop doing that.
Well, you know what? Now all of it's horrible. Just get rid of all of it now. Boo.
John, how dare you?
Right, exactly. Look, for the Fuzed Relativity audience, this is unacceptable. They will expect nothing less than, you're infallible for crying out loud. Come on.
No.
Bad, or like, it seems like just the gap has become so large where it's just comical, where it just seems almost kind of cartoonish, villainy kind of. It's just, I don't know if you could pull up like the amount, the amount the CEO made in the 50s versus an employee, and then do it today. It's just like thousands more as CEOs. You know what I mean? Where it's just ridiculous.
Well, it's thousands of more.
It's just the unfairness was what it seems.
Thousands of percent, not just dollars, percent.
Insanely, just too. The spread has just gotten too far. Is what it is. It just needs to come back.
All I could think of when you said that was Dr. Evil. So.
Yeah, well, they are comparing him to Dr. Evil. In fact, some are thinking, or I saw a meme that was like, he's more Dr. Evil than Dr. Evil. Because he has the $1 billion. That's the one thing Dr. Evil wanted.
That's true.
He's Dr. Evil, but he has the buck, so he can, I don't know. If he just can't, he's got a thing that's going to control the weather. I could kind of see that. No, nobody's going to be like surprised. They're like, what? The bald guy with excessive amount of billions did something crazy? Yes. It just seems like that. He became great and he was focused and blah, blah, blah. But it seems like at a point you got to shut it off or you become maniacal. You know what I mean? You got to take your foot off the gas. Like you've won, right?
He's got to have at least like a shark with a laser beam attached to its head.
You would think, yes.
Like I said, he doesn't let the help ride his dolphins in his ocean pool. He doesn't do that, but he has that. He has a pool that has an ocean and a tide. Somehow there's no plastic like the real ocean. He keeps it clean, but he can surf on it and like, Jeff Bezos, why not? You don't surf in your pool? Obviously, you didn't work hard enough. Oh. Dick.
Well, million, we could potentially buy. And I don't know how much Dragon costs, but I know a regular Falcon 9 costs about 60 to 70 million, depending. So I would assume Dragon's probably closer to 100 million, just because of the capsule.
So 100 million, the three of us could go to space.
Yeah,
Dude, we could totally actually do our podcast from space. All right,
that
let's crowdfund this. Let's do this.
GoFundMe for
Kickstarter.
Here's it. I don't want to be locked in a shuttle where I don't get any other air with Chris. And I just start right that. Not for $100 million.
And I'm just guessing, Kirk, that a lot of people will throw in money just to get me off of Earth. So
it's more okay. Yeah, well, that send us to space / get rid of Chris. I think that's what you want to highlight.
Yes. That will be our science experiment. We'll get astronaut wings by seeing if you can do a podcast from actual space. So
I don't think that qualifies as scientific research.
How about, can you still smell Chris in the vacuum of space?
Does his BO eat through the screws and then kill us all in outer space?
I was gonna say, yeah. I don't think we want to test in the vacuum of space. People don't last very long.
Well, but people don't last very long in a room with me, so.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah.
Look, and this guy, he doesn't know anything about vacuums. Am I right? Never picks up. Am I right? Never lifts a finger, does he? All right, that was for.
I'm lifting a finger at you right now, Kirk.
All right. Was it the thumb? Was it the thumbs up?
Sure.
No.
Scientific endeavor. It's still a first. In fact, one of the coolest things about it is it's going to have a cupola that is complete. It's basically a big dome instead of the traditional docking port. That's going to let them get a good.
They'll be able to see everything.
Yeah, and
they'll be able to see our podcast. Will we see them go by?
Possibly. I mean, you can see the ISS in the right conditions.
Hey, as long as there's no pressed hams, that's all I care about.
They get out of there. Hold on, I got to go on a spacewalk. Why? I got to go. You don't need to know why. I just got to give someone a pressed ham. I got to put my ass. Won't that kill you? Maybe. It's worth it.
You know what? That brings up a good point. How many astronauts do you think have mooned the Earth?
I mean, like the guys on the moon, you think you'd have to, just at some point.
Well, I mean,
the moony has become the mooner.
I'm gonna say 0 because I
don't think so.
I'm just saying, like, the reward is not there. If you're in space, who can see you mooning? It's just, why do it if
there's no
watching?
Audience? There's no.
I mean, they took a golf ball and golf club to the moon for no other reason than just to hit a golf ball on the moon.
Yeah. That's the story you never hear about is, John Glenn up there pressing a ham.
The untold story.
If I had to bet, at some point, someone has mooned outside of or mooned one of the windows to the Earth.
Holy God, Glenn, is that your asshole? Okay. All right.
But I mean,
I can see Uranus.
Wow.
But I mean, no one's gonna know about it, but the person who did it. But the person who did it can be like, haha, I mooned the whole Earth.
Self-satisfaction is what you're going for.
Yeah. But I guess if you're the one doing the act, you know that you're mooning the entire Earth, or at least that side of the Earth that you're pointing at. So,
but
it's got to be a powerful feeling.
Yes.
Yes.
Take that, everybody.
Half the Earth could have seen my ass.
Well, they're lost. They're lost.
I'm pretty sure you could do the same thing on TikTok, but you know.
Yeah, get like an OnlyFans page just for your ass, and you can just do it individually.
Anyway, so we went from inspiration to pressed hams, only on the Fuzed Relativity podcast.
That was quite a journey. That was a long path. Way to stick with this, gang.